Two is better than one. It's why we have Executive Director for Pacesetter Soccer Club, Matthew Mountford, with us, and Francis Stevens, our BCSN soccer analyst, here for Sidekicks, like we do every Wednesday. Sometimes, though, one will get it done, and that was the case in the Battle of Sylvania. Big win for Northview, who actually, both in the girls' soccer and the boys' side, get 2 wins to sweep the battle this year.
Yes, definitely. I think it was a great game, honestly. I think a lot of people in the kind of community that I spoke to around both sides, Sylvania and Northview, were kind of apprehensive about how this one would fare up because both teams are very, very young. Ava Willis, the goalkeeper for Southview, was absolutely magnificent. I mean, she saved shots that had no business being saved. So massive credit there. The goal itself, you can see on the replays that Ava's reaction to that. I think she just kind of misjudges it a little bit. She's a great kid though, and I know her well, obviously being Pacesetter. So it's great to see our kids really, really performing well, especially it was a full house. Environment was hostile. Northview, I think they showed a little bit more calm and composure in the final third, and that's what got them over the line. And obviously Alison Shado coming up with big moments. It was a great game, it really was.
You would expect nothing less from a rivalry game like that in this area. You were on the call for another one last night on the boys' side, Perrysburg and Anthony Wayne, and you saw all those things that Matthew just mentioned, right? Great goaltending. It comes down to just making the most of your opportunities there late in the second half.
Well, it came down to a penalty kick, and obviously it was a penalty, and rightfully so, and it made the right call. But, you know, again, Alex Diaz did the right thing, steps up and nails that thing, makes it a 1-0 game. But it wasn't a really clean game from Perrysburg. And Seth Von Linden showing what he can do is they defended extremely well, and they took advantage of their opportunities when they were looking to counter, and they transitioned very well. The big problem was this: Kean Flagg only played maybe about 20, 25 minutes. Trace Davis went down the first 40 seconds of the game. This team has not been healthy probably in the last 3 weeks.
I would expect another great match this week in college soccer, too. This is the one you want most if you are a player or a fan, right? Bowling Green, Toledo. What do we need to watch for in this contest?
Well, I was speaking to people inside the BG camp, and I'm told that this is the one that they really have been waiting for. That's why they've scheduled on. That's why they've had that schedule that we were talking about last week. So I'm told that this is the one that they're going to be all guns blazing. And, you know, if I know Coach Walker myself pretty well, and I expect them to kind of try and dominate physically. I mean, obviously they've got a little bit more experience there than UT, so I expect a physical game. I expect them to go at them pretty hard from the first minute.
Mo Medelli is going to be a really big problem for this Bowling Green side if they don't really look to defend very well. I really like this Toledo side because they do such a great job of transitioning out of the defense to the attack. They get forward with prowl. They have a lot of pace in the wide areas, and they got some people that can put the ball away, but I think the biggest thing for them is going to come down to goalkeeping, and I think I give maybe Bowling Green a slight edge, but I think it's going to be a great match either way. And I know Coach Walker, you're probably going to slap me upside the head for even just picking Toledo because I know him too well. But I think it's going to be a great match, a great opening match to open up Mid-American Conference play. It's going to be an exciting night down at Hotmer Field.
Got the sectional draw in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. The fun stuff, right?
Exactly. This is when it starts to get interesting. It is fall this weekend. We've got plenty of soccer coverage to come.